After working with Stevie for a day, I need to focus my attention on John, who seems to be the real challenge in this family. So John, today, I would love to see you help out with the laundry and help out with lunch. And my one other request is to help organise the boys' room, and I'm going to give you a hand. I'd like to see Stevie just take a moment, go and take a bubble bath. So John, there's lunch and there's laundry, and let's go and organise. Even though I only ask him for a few hours of his time, I can see the resistance in his face.
I don't know what I want to do now. John's busy and the nanny's got him whipping the room into shape.
It's interesting to me that you say, you want me to do things that I haven't done, and generally speaking, I do most of the lunches. I'd say the laundry is something I don't do.
John is both defensive and in denial.
PJs, I don't think they need to be washed.
What he doesn't understand is that if he doesn't buck up, this marriage will fail.
Nanny said that one of the areas that she'd like to see me work on is to take some time for myself. But when I ask him to do something, he kind of acts aggravated about it, and then it makes me feel bad. What can I do to help? Ooh, hummus. Yummy. Smells really good. I'm sorry.
All that hard work in the tub. Go sit down. Just go sit down and eat, okay? I mean, I'm sitting there working on this whole time, and then you come out and don't sit down.
So you haven't eaten yet either?
No.
Well, why don't you come sit down with me?
Just eat.
I sat down to have lunch, and I thought John was going to join me. We can grab a moment, and I just wanted him to sit with me.
John's resentment is so great, I'm worried that nothing I say will get through to him. He goes from being aggressive with Stevie to encouraging aggressive behaviour with his kids. This is a pattern I'm going to have to break.
You want your sword so you guys can battle? Get your sword.
These children have lots of weapons, they have lots of swords. There's really only one thing you can do with it. Try and dig at each other with it. If you have another toy that has multiple opportunities of what you can do with it, you're going to get a lot more out of that toy. But what are you going to do with a gun or a sword? I just believe there's so many more positive things children can be playing with.
Well, I think you'll notice that if you take them away, they'll pick up anything. No, I'm not talking about the yelling and screaming. They'll pick up that brush and start going pow pow with it.
Letting them have, play swords or play guns or whatever is really increasing their aggression towards each other.
I think it sends a mixed message to allow a child to use that as a plaything.
They tried to force their opinion on me. They have their opinion and I have mine. I don't think there's a problem with it.
The parents are fighting and the kids are fighting. Unfortunately, even a simple family meal becomes a horribly stressful situation for the McKelvains. As I watch John and Stevie prepare the meal, I see no communication with each other or with the children.
Andrew, can you stop with the forks, please?
The children clamour for attention, and John and Stevie ignore this problem just like they ignore their own problems.
Andrew, I asked you to stop. I just want you to stop the noise, okay?
These two just don't listen to me. While Stevie tries to discipline the children, John laughs behind her back. He constantly undermines her. It's obvious to me that their relationship is so strained that the children will continue to misbehave until they see John showing respect for their mother. When I first